Children, welcome to the E-class of DePaul School, Baripada. Children, I Tapas sir, today going to teach class 4 students moral science. So today's lesson number 5, which is the poor juggler. The poor juggler, lesson number 5. Today's lesson is in your first terminal exam course. So let's start the story. The poor juggler. In the city of England there lived a juggler. He entertained people by showing his juggling tricks. He was amused to see people laugh and smile when they saw his shows. This is a story about a juggler in the city of England. He used to show tricks. Juggler generally we see in circus. They play with more than 5 to 10 balls in their hand they will have, and with those balls they will show the balance by throwing up and catching the ball simultaneously and showing tricks with the ball. You can see in the picture. So whenever he shows his trick, people used to get very happy and laugh and have a good time watching his show. One day when he was passing through the town, he stopped at a church and heard some monks singing hymns. He went into the church and saw some monks were singing hymns in praise of Mother Mary. He did not know these hymns, but they wanted to please Mother Mary in some way. So one day while he was passing before a church, he saw some monks were busy praying to Mother Mary. Monks generally in Christians, the father who spend their whole life or sacrifice their whole life in the service of Mother Mary and Jesus Christ. So when he saw them there praying to Mother Mary, to please Mother Mary, he went and inside the church, but he could not understand the meaning of the hymns, what the monks were singing. But he in his heart thought that how I can please Mother Mary by my way. He came upon an idea. As he was good at juggling, he decided to show his talent to Mother Mary. So he began juggling before Mother Mary's statue, saying, "Does this juggling please you, Mother?" So now, as he was good in juggling, he thought, let me show some of the tricks or my best tricks to Mother Mary, and I am sure she will also get pleased or happy by seeing my tricks. So as he started to perform before Mother Mary, and he started to talk with Mother Mary's statue that, "Mother Mary, are you happy with my tricks?" A monk peeped in and saw the juggler juggling away. Suddenly a heavy ball that he threw up fell on his head and he fainted. Now one of the monk who was noticing from backside what the juggler was doing in front of Mother Mary's statue, suddenly he saw the ball which he was throwing up to show his trick. One of the ball, heavy ball, fall on his head and he got fainted. Before the monk could do anything, the juggler saw a wonderful light. In that brilliant glow appeared Mother Mary. She came near the juggler and stroked his head. As he got up, she vanished. The juggler wept with joy. Now the monk thought of helping the juggler as he was fainted and was laying on the ground, but at that moment a light was from nowhere a light came, and from that light came out Mother Mary, who stopped on the head of the juggler, and soon the juggler came to sense, and as he opened his eye, he saw Mother Mary. Suddenly it vanished from his eye. By seeing the image of Mother Mary in front of his eye, he could not believe that what he saw. He started to cry in joy that a simple person like him could see the presence of Mother Mary in front of his eye. Now, children, this is a story about faith in God. Here, one poem is given, written by Jonah Fudge. What he has written, "You are always there for me," means God is always with us. When the world comes crashing in and chaos rule my mind, I turn my heart to you, Lord, and pure sweet peace I find. Means whenever any confusion, any problem that arises in our mind or in our life, we at that moment start to pray to God, and He at once comes to our help, and when He comes, He solves our problem and we get a peace of mind. You lift me out of trouble, you comfort me in pain, you nourish hell and cleanse me like cool refreshing rain. Means now when we get the help from God, we find that no problem is bigger than the solution what God gives to us when we are in pain. He heals our pain. If He recovers us from the pain, He gives us a peace of mind, and it makes our life and fresh, as we see when rain falls from the sky, it makes the air fresh. In times of joy and bliss, when the things are going right, you lift me ever higher and fill me with delight. In times of joy and bliss means when it is a good time for us, when things are going right, everything is going right for us, that you lift me even higher. That time also you help me to raise to a great height of success and fill me with delight and makes my life joyful delight. You listen to my prayer, you hear my every plea. Whatever I pray, you listen to it. You also hear whatever I request to you. I am safe because I know you are always there for me. Now we people are finding ourselves in safe place or safe position or safe in our life, free from any type of problem, only because Almighty God is always with us to solve our problems. Now, some of the hymns or some of the lines we generally find in every religious book in praise of God. You can see, from where does God gives us His love? From where He lives in the heart of all being. Most religious says that God lives in all of us. Here are some saying. Now we go in search of God, from temple to mosque to church to Gurdwara and many holy places, but we don't know that simple thing that God lives within us. If we love each other, if we think good of other, we will surely experience the presence of God within us. God lives in the heart of all being. Bhagavad Gita holy book of Hinduism says this line, God lives in the heart of all beings, means God is present in our heart. Now, according to the Christian, a part of God lives inside of you, means if we think about God, surely we will feel that some blessings of His Almighty is within us in our mind and heart. Now, for Muslims or Islam religion, search God is within you. For Islam religion, they believe that God is within you, no need of going to anywhere in search of God. Search in your heart, look deep into your heat of hearts. This is the home and the place where God lives. This is these two lines are from Guru Granth Sahib, the holy book of Sikhism. Search in your heart. If you want to see God, please search in your heart. Go deep into the heat of heart, means you wholeheartedly pray and think about God. This is the home and the place where God lives, because God lives in your heart, in the heart of your fellow being or your relatives, your parents, your neighbors, whoever who you know or you don't know, a stranger. God is with us all, in the heart of all of us. This is all about this lesson, and the moral from this story is, do not let your heart be troubled, trust in God, means always have faith in God, and you take everything from your heart, surely you will find that God is with you and He is always there to help you to find a solution of your problem. Thank you children for watching this video, and this is the last lesson for this half yearly exam course, lesson number 5, The Poor Juggler. Please watch the video at least 2 to 3 times to know more about this lesson. Bye bye. Have a good day.